Hey guys, back to the channel. Today we're going to be looking at some leak stuff and the new Dragon Isle update in Prodigy, so let's get into the video. Alright, so we're going to start off with looking at the leak stuff. We have two armor sets that are actually in-game, and they are very interesting. So we are going to go ahead and check those out first. Here they are. They look very similar to the Puppet Master sets, and these are called the Onyx Master Hat and the Rose Master Hat. Now, I don't know who Onyx Master and Rose Master are. This could be directly related to the Puppet Master in some way. I'm not 100% sure. There could actually be some stuff inside of the descriptions. I haven't read all of them yet. So let's go ahead and check these out. So we have the Onyx Master hat right here. And it says used by the Puppet Master when he wants to be extra sneaky. So I guess that kind of verifies my question right there, because it says that it's used by the Puppet Master. So I guess we could be seeing like different variants sort of the Puppet Master, like one that's wearing all black and then one that's wearing pink. So here is the Rose Master hat. These all of the armor pieces are going to have a bonus of 150 or 250, by the way. I think that's the same as the Puppet Master set, but I'm not 100% sure on that. This says, Pippet swears that this is one of the Puppet Master's favorite hats. So, yeah, pretty much just a pink version of it. Kind of interesting lore right there. It does look like we could be seeing some sort of pink Puppet Master. I don't know if these are going to be something related to hard mode. I kind of feel like they could be, although it would be a little underwhelming to get something with a bonus of 250, when if we go just up a little bit, these are the sets that we're getting from hard mode right now. Heart bonus of 311. I don't think that they would give us something with such low bonuses if they were rewards for hard mode or expert mode. Now, moving on to the outfits, we have the Onyx Master robe right here. This one looks pretty cool. This has a defense bonus of 250, and it says the darkness has stained this elegant attire into a shadowy masterpiece. And then we have the Rose Master robe, which looks like this. And it says, woven into these robes among the dark magic are strands of springtime flower essence. I don't know if this could have anything to do with Springfest. No, I don't think so. But yeah, that's just sort of something that could possibly be, although I don't think it's likely. We also have two wands for this, the Onyx Master Staff and the Rose Master Staff. Here is the Onyx Master one. It does Obscurum, and it has a power bonus of 250. I think this is a new spell. I don't think I've ever heard of it before. And it says, a wand so dark even the Puppet Master was nervous when using it. And then we have the Rose Master Staff, which says, a wand used only on rare occasions, usually during Cherry Blossom or other flowering festivals. Now, that is, again, interesting, because it sort of, again, references how they're used during a festival, or I guess the previous one didn't specifically say that, but it did say that it was used during the springtime. Here it says that it's specifically used during a flowering festival, which could sort of mean that we could potentially be getting this for Springfest. Again, I kind of don't think it would be for that. We'll just have to wait and see what happens. There's also two relics. This would kind of bring up the question if we're going to get a normal Puppet Master relic, because they added the Onyx Master relic and the Rose Master relic, although it would probably be a little too late to add the Puppet Master relic unless they're going to give every single person that has already beaten the Puppet Master a relic. But let's go ahead and check these out. This is the Onyx Master relic. It does Obscure Gauze, which I think is probably a new spell. And it says, no matter which way you turn it, the evil eyes follow your gaze. And then we have the Rose Master relic, which I guess has some sort of like flowers on it, and it does dark sap, so both of these are healing. And this says, a rosy ruby adorns this ring of darkness. So those are the two relics. We also got some boots as well. Here they are, the Onyx Master boots and the Rose Master boots. This one says, the soles of the boots are extra padded, so they make almost no noise. And then we have the Rose Master boots, which says, makes your feet smell like a bed of roses. So yeah, I guess I'll go ahead and put these sets on fully so that we can see what they look like. So here is the Rosemaster set. Kind of just looks like a recolored version of the Puppet Master set, which is exactly what it is pretty much. I kind of feel like you can maybe, just like if you change the saturation and hue of this and stuff, you could like make this exact thing. Um, but I'm not gonna try that. And then here is what the Onyx set looks like. So yeah, this one looks pretty good as well. And then moving on to some stuff in the metadata. So this was just added today. This says Illusion Gerald. So this is the Gerald that you'd see when you're inside of the academy. And what's interesting about this is that its nickname was actually updated to be the Puppet Master. So I guess that's sort of interesting. It kind of like adds to the lore of the game, I guess. Then the same thing is here for the Illusion Iceworm, same thing for Sebellini Illusion, same thing for Illusion Old One, same thing for Illusion Nasty Cloud. Now we also did get a new item added to the game. This is called Level Boost. It has no description for it, but it does have something in the metadata. So you can see right here, this is called Levels on Membership. So if you have a membership or if you buy one for the first time, you will get 7 levels for free. That's basically all it is. And yeah, that's pretty much everything interesting added to the metadata. The only other thing I'll point out is that Winterfest with the winter no space lowercase fest is now seeming to be winter space capital fest. So yeah, not really too important, I guess, but I thought I'd just point it out. And then finally, we did get an update to Dragon Isle today. We also did get this added to the assets. This is called Background Boss Rift Ice. So the only other one of these is called Background Boss Sky or Rift Sky, I believe. And that is used inside of Dragon Isle. It may be inside of here. I don't remember. So yeah, it's basically just this background right here. The reason I think that it's important that we got the ice one is that this could be an indication that we could be seeing the ice dragon come eventually. Not sure when though. Also, this is the first time that I have seen this ad. I think it's probably new. And yeah, it's pretty cool. So now we are going to go ahead and check out these rifts. I don't know if I'm going to actually play them at all though. I do like this new rift update that they did do. Basically, what they did during the downtime that they had for the rifts was they made it so that you can scroll to see what rewards you can get from each rift. Previously, you had to beat this rift, or I guess beat a rift to see the next reward. So if I hadn't beaten this, normally I wouldn't be able to see what I get in Rift 3. Now you are able to do that. You're able to see the requirements for every single one. So I now know that I am able to play Rift 4 for sure. And then I guess that's pretty much the exact same thing for this rift over here, although this rift does actually have better rewards, I would say. So this one, you need I guess this is like a sort of orange claw key. You need that to play in this rift. And from here, you can get Florins, some magic snowflakes, Bitbot, some more magic snowflakes, and then a pet relic. I believe this is a fire dragon wand, so I don't know why we're battling the physical dragon in here. And then we also get, I don't even remember the name of this guy. And I would assume this update also applies to the main rift as well. We can go ahead and check that. So for some reason it kicked me out. I guess we'll try to load in again. I think it might just send me back to the main Dragon Isle. And yeah, I don't know why that is. I'll try it on a different account. Alright, so I was able to get in on my main account. And this is actually pretty interesting. So it doesn't look like anything much changed here. I guess actually something did. So it sort of seems like on these first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rifts, you can't actually get anything. But then I guess in here you can get maybe all the physical dragon stuff. Maybe it's just one of these sets. I'm not 100% sure. And then you don't get anything in rifts 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. You can get a new set for the Shadow Dragon in Rift 12. Then if you go 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, in 18, you will get, I guess, this set. Then you don't get anything until Rift 24, where they have added the Shadow Dragon in, which is pretty interesting. I can't actually I can't actually play this one yet. But what's cool is that you only need to beat Rift 23 one time now. It doesn't look like they have that 99 or level 99 lock now, where you'd have to beat 99 rifts to continue. I think that was after Rift 24 though. So if you did that, you kind of wasted your time. So for this, you only need to beat 3 each. So yeah, they kind of change it to just be 1, it looks like. And then from here, I guess you can get a new set maybe. And here you would probably get a new set. And here you may get a new set. Or maybe it's just that I can't see the rewards. Because it sort of seems like I have everything, even though I don't think I do. And then here you can get all the Fire Dragon stuff, I guess. So yeah, they added, I guess, maybe 8 new rifts, which is pretty nice. And yeah, you can now battle the Fire Dragon whenever you want. So yeah, I think that this is a very good update. It makes it so that Dragon Isle is a lot less grindy, although you still have to do the lucky loot, which could make it still sort of grindy, but you're not going to have to do like 20 rifts in order to get to the next one, which is nice. So yeah, that is pretty much going to go ahead and end up the video. Let me know what you guys think about this new Dragon Isle update, what you think the leaked Puppet Master sets are going to be for. But yeah, make sure to like and subscribe, and bye.